Now, candidates who sat the 2021 KCPE examination will know which secondary schools they have been selected to join early next week. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha has announced. The placement results are expected to be released on Monday, with pupils from poor backgrounds and marginalized areas who performed well expected to join top national schools.
Speaking when he commissioned a competency-based curriculum classroom at the Kenya High School here in Nairobi, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha said the selection process of Form 1 students is almost complete, with candidates expected to know the schools will be enrolled in next week. Though expecting a backlash, Magoha said the government will consider geographical distribution of candidates throughout the country, with students from marginalized and poor backgrounds who have performed well to get placements in national schools.
If you come to this beautiful school, for example, the Kenya High School, I would like a Samburu girl to be here. Not a Samburu girl who has done an exam in Nairobi. I want a Samburu girl who has done an exam in Maralal. Are we together? Whether anybody likes it or not, we shall do that. I would want a child from Thika who has also done an exam at Kiandutu Primary School. Are we together here? Then I come to Nairobi, and I would want a child who has done an exam either in Kibera or somewhere in Mlango Kubwa. Are we together here? So we are going to give the best of the best to come here, but we shall have affirmative action which shall make sure that this school really represents the Kenyan fabric.
Magoha has stated that the process is all-inclusive, with every candidate placed in a suitable secondary school according to their performance. It is also a sigh of relief to more than 9,000 candidates from needy backgrounds who will benefit from the Elimu scholarship offered by the government. More than half of the beneficiaries will be drawn from informal settlements in cities and major towns.
Unlike in the past, where all the children from the poor backgrounds used to be elbowed aside because of money, this shall not take place under my care. It shall not. So you are likely to hear a lot of noise from people who are used to saying, well, my child had this and why did they not go this? I am more attracted to that child in the slum in Nyeri who has scored reasonably well and has no capacity to go to high school, to come to this school, and the government, through His Excellency's magnanimity, pays for her school fees for 4 years.
The Education CS also affirmed the integrity of the KCSE marking process, with results expected at the end of the month.
I have direct instructions, very clear in English, that I have to deliver a credible examination that is faultless, that puts all the children on an equal pedestal.
More than 6,000 CBC classrooms have been constructed, with their completion expected end month. Construction of extra 4,000 classes will be rolled out later in the year. Mwangi Maina, TV 47, Nairobi.